Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the hit game for Switch that everyone was hyped for last year, is a great game, and is probably my favorite Smash game so far, with how big and diverse the roster is, and how great the gameplay is compared to past games. Smash Bros. Ultimate as it may be, has a few glaring issues, and even lacks some content that past Smash games actually had, such as game modes and options that would make Ultimate just that much better. This originally was going to be one big video covering changes and additions I would like to see in both the online modes and single player modes, but it would be a long video, and I try not to make my videos too long. Also, I should probably get a Smash video out before the spring update with Joker comes out, because it might possibly address some of the issues I had on my mind. So with this first video, out of probably 2 parts, I want to go over the online and come up with suggestions and discuss some of my wants that could improve the online experience. And before I get into it, let me just say that I don't think the online for Ultimate is terrible. I actually think it's quite good, or at least on par with Smash 4. I've gotten used to the input delay, and I understand that some people just don't have the best internet, which is why matches could be a bit laggy. I also understand that Smash, just like more traditional fighting games, don't use dedicated servers of any kind, and mainly use a peer-to-peer connection instead. What that basically means is that Nintendo isn't hosting your games on any official server. You, or the other players, are actually the ones hosting, and everything depends on your connection. That's why I'm not going to talk about poor connection or online lag. No, there are far worse problems that plague Smash Online. The Quickplay in Smash Ultimates is okay. I'm a lot less harsh on the mode itself because I usually don't have any problems with it. It's functional, and most of the time it's pretty quick to get into a match. Maybe too quick. But it's mainly the things that surround Quickplay that makes the mode kind of bad. Yeah, I'm mainly talking about preferred rules, which isn't all too great. Ooh boy. When Smash Ultimate launched last December, Quickplay was awful, and it was mainly due to the preferred rule system not working well. Like, not at all. If you wanted to play on Omega stages only, 3 stocks, in 7 minutes, why were people, including myself, constantly getting into matches that were free-for-all timed matches on the goddamn Spirit Track stage? Those are definitely not the rules that I wanted. Back in Smash 4, you had For Fun and For Glory. Both modes had their own separate rule sets, and there weren't really any problems with this system, besides the fact that you can't change the rules, which weren't all that bad in the first place. Preferred Rules completely replaces those 2 modes in Ultimate, and I myself do like the idea of it. I thought Preferred Rules would be really cool, but it just doesn't work the way you want it to sometimes. Thankfully, over time, they did patch the game and update it with, fixes to Preferred Rules to make it a lot better, but it still doesn't work 100% of the time. Every 4 to 5 matches, I'd actually play against someone that has the complete opposite of the rules I have, whether it be items on or some crazy stuff like 3 minutes and 4 stocks. I understand that Sakurai wanted people to get into matches as fast as you can. Instant transmission, Goku for Smash. But most people, at least from what I've heard, would rather wait an extra 20 seconds to a minute if it means getting to play Smash the way they want. The most simple way that I can think of for fixing this is making sure that you get into matches based off of your preferred rules 100% of the time. You don't even have to force it either. It could literally be an option in the preferred rules settings that says, hey, do you want to search for these rules and only these rules no matter how long it takes? Then you could just say okay if you really want to. Another issue that I have is that you can't turn on more than 1 preferred role per category. For example, I can't pick both Battlefield and Omega stages. I can only pick 1. That's a real shame because it would be a lot better to have more variety. And by variety, I don't mean garbage rules I don't want to play on. It's something that could easily get patched in next update, but we'll just have to wait and see. I will be saying GSP a lot during this section, so try not to get too annoyed with it. Global Smash Power, or as many might call it, Global Trash Power, is the closest thing us Smash players have as a ranking system. It was introduced back in Smash 4, and really wasn't all that special since it was only tied to single player. This number tells you exactly how many people you're better than, and the number goes up and down based on how much you win or lose games. In Smash Ultimate, it's pretty much in every single mode, including online, which has its own separate GSP from Classic Mode. Not only does each mode have a separate GSP, but each character has a separate GSP as well. On top of that, you also have an overall GSP number that's just an average of all of your characters combined. But what's even the point of Global Smash Power, besides getting higher numbers to make yourself feel better? Well, GSP actually helps you get into games with other people that are around the same score as you, and it works out most of the time. If your GSP is high enough on a certain character, you'll get into Elite Smash with that character. Elite Smash is the closest thing to something like, I don't know, Grandmaster in Overwatch, except not, because it doesn't take much skill or even time to get into. If you happen to get into Elite Smash, don't get your hopes up, because it doesn't mean you're the best Smash player in the world or anything. Yes, Sakurai and his team actually do look at statistics in Elite Smash to help with character and gameplay tweaking and stuff like that, but other than that, it really doesn't matter all too much. Most of the competitive scene doesn't even look at Elite Smash or even GSP as a proper rank of skill at all, and that's because of one simple thing. Global Smash Power is tracked in all rule sets, including stamina games, 3-minute 3-stock matches, and most importantly, games with stage hazards on and games with items on. Playing on those modes are completely fine. I have nothing against them. But if people can rank up their GSP due to using RNG methods like Smash Balls and items, it starts to become more and more of a meaningless number, with skill not being the only thing making that number grow. It's not the biggest issue in the world. A ton of people, including competitive players and myself, don't think much of GSP, like at all. But that doesn't mean Nintendo should just ignore it. The first and most unlikely solution to fix the GSP problem is to make Global Smash Power exclusive to the tournament standard rules only. 3 stocks, 7 minutes, Omega and Battlefield stages only. Second, and most likely solution, is to make GSP available to every rule set except for ones that include items of any sort and stage hazards on. The third solution is to not make GSP available for rule sets with items and hazards on, just like my other suggestion, but each main game mode category, whether it be timed, stock, or stamina, will have their own separate GSP ranking. Yes, I know it makes the number even more complicated, but still, it would be a lot more meaningful if each mode had their own GSP score. They could just give us a completely new ranking system altogether and throw GSP in the trash where it belongs, but I really doubt it. It's there. You can take it seriously and try to rank up even higher if you want to, but honestly, I'm perfectly fine with my Smash tags. What an amazing feature. Alright, so online arenas are a great addition. I absolutely love the idea of lobbies for you and your friends to smash in. It's even great for streaming with your viewers, which is what I do every single weekend. But there are some things that Sakurai and his team just didn't do to make arenas so much better. I just really want these things fixed. My main issue with the online arenas is how goddamn annoying it is to have 8 people in your lobby and have the line order completely messed up every couple of matches. It is a pain to keep an organized order for people to fight you. One of the main issues that causes this is the fact that you cannot change your character if you're in line or even in the ring. You have to back out, go to the waiting area, change your character, and once you're back, you're in the back of the line. You could be waiting in these lines for a very long time.
2 hours is long enough!
Another problem that causes line issues is that every time somebody loses a match, once again, they get sent to the end of the line automatically. If you're the host of the arena, and you happen to lose yourself, you also get sent back to the end of the line. How does this cause a line issue, you might ask? Well, it kind of messes up the entire order of the line, because in order to get someone that's at the end back to the front means that everyone else has to move their spot to the back as well. And in most cases, at least one person doesn't pay attention and doesn't move their coin in time. And if that happens, the line is completely screwed up. I'm kind of only really specifically talking about viewer battles. You want to live stream Smash, play with your viewers, and have them in a lobby. Anyways, I've abandoned the line system altogether for these types of viewer battle live streams, and just kind of made my own by making the order out of whoever joined first to last. I'm sure there's a way easier way of doing this, like maybe lowering the number of people that could join to 3 and having people join in and out every now and then, every couple of matches and stuff like that, but I don't do that. I don't have 50 to 100 people waiting to join my lobbies or anything, so there's really no need for me to do that. It would just take a lot longer to get into matches with people. I do have a few solutions to fix this problem though. First idea I have is to just allow the host to move people around, because yes, that isn't a thing you can actually do. If you're the host, you can't move people's coins to the spectators, to the ring, to the line, waiting area. You can't do any of that. You can only kick people. Second solution, and this is only if the first solution gets added into the game, is to make a third option in the rotation settings when you create an arena and stuff like that. That's the option that means you get sent back to the end of the line if you lose or win. Make a third option that just says don't automatically kick people if they lose or win. Or even better, make it an option that says don't kick the host out if they lose or win. It would be a great fix for these viewer battle live streams, and it'd just be great. That's all I gotta say. The third and final solution that should be in the game is the ability to change your characters in stages while you're in line or even in the ring. That's like a no-brainer. Why are you not allowed to change your character while you're in line or in the ring? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, and before I move on from arenas, can we please get a fix for random and sometimes constant arena crashes? Because it happens for me a lot. Usually when I have 5 or more people in the arena, I know it says, hey, if you have 5 or more people, you might have issues. But why am I having issues? Why is that a thing? It should be a lot better than that. It shouldn't constantly crash if I have 5 people. Anyways, let's move on to something else. Spectate in other Smash games was nothing really special, but there is a big difference in Ultimate's Spectate mode compared to Brawl's and Smash 4's. The main difference is that they've removed gambling completely. Before, you were pretty much able to gamble all of your hard-earned coins on random people's matches. You would try your best to guess on who would win next match, whether it was Ganondorf or Pikachu, red team or blue team. It was amazing. Now, I just kind of don't care about this mode anymore. It really shouldn't be one of the 2 main options for online. But I understand why Nintendo decided not to include gambling in Spectator Mode this time around. It's 2019, and things have changed a lot in the gaming world. Controversy after controversy regarding gambling in games, whether it's loot boxes or any type of microtransactions, and now you even see companies such as EA possibly getting into legal issues in certain countries because of it. Yes, I know that betting in Smash is completely free, but still, Nintendo most likely wants to be as safe as possible when it comes to controversy. But it just completely ruins the feature for me. Nowadays, I'd rather just watch a Twitch livestream of Smash, compared to watching some random people that I don't enjoy watching at all. I just hope that someday in the future, the gambling gets added back into Spectate mode, because it was really fun. And no, I'm not trying to promote any actual gambling or anything like that. It's not like you were spending any type of real money on these matches, just your time. It might just be me and like 2 other people, but I saw a ton of potential in the Smash Run mode back on 3DS. It was, and still is, one of my favorite game modes in Super Smash Bros. Yes, I am suggesting that they add back Smash Run and incorporate it into online in some shape or form. But no, we can't just leave it at that and call it a day. They need to build on the idea of Smash Run and make it even better. It's the closest thing that I'll ever get to Kirby Air Ride City Trial online. If you are going to bring back Smash Run, it's gonna need some polish and a lot of changes. The first change I have in mind, and probably the most important change, is the ability to find, fight, and even kill player enemies. Yeah, you were never really able to see other players on your 3DS screen. Maybe it was due to the 3DS's limitations, and now that we have the Switch, it's even a better idea to bring Smash Run back. The second change is to make the map bigger. Like, a lot bigger, and maybe even possibly add more maps in the future. Instead of a maximum of 4 players, it could be 8, 16, maybe even 32. And yes, I know that would be crazy, and would be extremely laggy. But you know what? Most of us are giving Nintendo $20 a year. Why not use that money to make some actual dedicated servers just for Smash Run? Hear me out on this. Smash Run won't just be a game mode in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It will also be its own standalone game for free. I'm thinking we might get another Tetris 99 situation here. If you have a Nintendo Online membership, you can download Smash Run for free on the eShop, and that's that. I think it's an amazing way to promote Smash to the 3 to 5 people who haven't bought it just yet. It probably will never happen, but you know what? It would be kind of cool. You could pretty much forget all of what I just said and bring back Smash Run just like how it was on 3DS, but just incorporate online somehow, and I'll be 100% happy with that. Like, seriously, I really want Smash Run back. On top of all the things that I talked about before, there are also some miscellaneous, random, smaller type of issues that I have with Smash Online that I'll talk about right now. Why the hell is Squad Strike not online? Squad Strike is an amazing game mode. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen a lot of gameplay from it. Sakurai very quickly glanced over the mode in one of the Smash Directs, and now it's just kinda there, limited to local play. Is there a reason why background matchmaking is in its own separate option on Quickplay's menu? I'm sure it could easily be merged with any game mode like Quickplay or Smash Run. I don't actually use it a whole lot because I find games really quickly, and I'm sure if more of those other game modes like Squad Strike and Smash Run get added, queue times for some of them will be a lot longer because there's more variety. An online version of the local tourney mode in Smash Ultimate would also be pretty cool to see. It would be nice for making mini invitational tournaments for live streams and whatnot. Stage Morph is also a really cool feature that I haven't gotten a whole lot of use in, because I don't play Smash locally all too much. It could literally be an option for arenas, possibly in preferred rules. This one was left out of the quick play section, but it is a big one. We should be able to change our characters after fighting someone in quick play. Yes, I know it automatically puts you into another match for fast and simple matches. It's called quick play for a reason. But what if you just wanted to play against the same person you fought with a different character? It could possibly be an option in preferred rules that says, hey, do you want to turn on character reselection mid-match, or even better, implement some sort of in-game character select screen that wouldn't take up much resources. That way, you wouldn't have to back out of the training mode and could just press a button to bring up the character select screen. I brought up the idea of a low resource version because having the actual character select screen in a game would probably lag the game a ton. Like seriously, it sometimes takes up to 5 seconds to load up a PNG image of a character's alternate costume. My capture card can't even load the full character select screen, it completely freezes. That's how big it is. To make it a lot less laggy, I can easily see them using stock icons for each character in a mini window of some sort. It would actually be a pretty cool addition to regular training mode as well, since you could just load up whatever character you want in an instant. Oh, and while I'm talking about training mode and quick play, why are items in the online training mode? It's not something I'm too upset over, but why? At least get rid of them if you have items turned off, it's that simple. And that's literally everything I personally have to say about Smash Online and my solutions to many of the issues it still has. Like I said at the start, I don't think the online is terrible. I'm not making this video just to rant about every little thing that bothers me about the online. Okay, maybe I am, but this isn't supposed to be a negative video. I want to suggest ideas that I have for how I think online can improve in the future. My next Smash video is probably going to be how the single player modes can improve, local modes can improve, and stuff like that. I came back to Smash recently, and I'm starting to play more and more of it every single day. This game is fun, man, and I can't believe that this is just the start of it. We have 5 characters, 5 new stages coming out with the Fighter's Pass, the spring updates coming out really soon, and I would assume there's going to be more updates throughout the year and even maybe next year. If you don't have Smash yet, what are you doing? It is worth the goddamn price of admission. Before I go, I just want to say that if you're new to the channel, I do make Smash videos every now and then, maybe once a month, I don't know. I also try to stream Smash every single week or two, and I also try to make content mostly once a week. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe, like, and leave a comment of some of your suggestions for Smashes Online. I read every single comment that I can, and I enjoy responding to a lot of them. Links are in the description to my Discord server where you can talk about Smash, talk about other games, talk to me in my community, get notified for streams and videos, updates, stuff like that, as well as my Twitter that I never really use, and my Patreon that I've recently updated to make it better for the people who want to support me there. Enough of this shameless end of video plug, I'm gonna go play some Smash, probably go to sleep, and just one more thing. Why are we not allowed to taunt in quick play, Sakurai? Teabagging is a thing. It exists, and it's 50 times more disrespectful, which is why I do it all the time.